Good afternoon. Let's see if the server is updated as well. Let's first see the changelog. Okay. Scorpion kill! And a lot of bug fixes. Yay, servers updated. Sweet. And this is where we left off. I want to move you to here. I want to move you to there. Is that correct? No, that's not correct. This... No, they both go to the top lane. So we want to keep them there. Cannot do that. That's stupid. Characters in the way. That's not what we wanted. There we go. I actually just wanted to make this intersection work, and that's it. Now this distance should be the same. It is. Okay. That is some distance though. Okay. Not sure if that's gonna fit here, but that saves this crossing. What pretty happens a lot. Yeah, we don't want you, or you. Oh wait, we forgot a signal. That needs to be a signal. That needs to be a signal. No machines, inserters and belts. No normal power pools. Snap to grid. 64 by 64. We need to go one more to the right. 9. We need to go one more down. Okay. Production science is not enough. Didn't we increase production? Oh, not enough steel. Well. Increase steel production. Now, we probably need to get these further down even more. Yep. We have the room. We can do this. question is that enough? Yeah, that's more than enough. And that's the last train. Where does that coal want it to go? You can go straight ahead still, right? Maybe not. Oh. Sorry about that. That wasn't the intention. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Can even add some of these again. The only problem is that that one now needs to go to the depot because they summoned new ones. Yeah. And then you're full. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't matter. Thank you, thank you. It's good to be back. Depot. Yeah, it's a little bit deranged? No. Because we stopped the flow of traffic as they know it. And they don't like that. Oh, we need a radar. What do you want to do? I'll pick up some wood. We need a radar. Yeah. Radar. Now you can see why we need that intersection. Because they pull off and pull on at the same time here. So these two trains do not interfere with each other. The Giant Ben, welcome back. Pretty awesome to see that it works so well. Isn't that awesome to see? I can watch stuff like this all day long. Yeah, we cannot fix that. Once it's in the wrong order, it's in the wrong order. Could do is move the stations up a little bit so we have a little bit more room here. But that's also something we actually don't want to do, I guess. Production steel. Yeah, we need more steel. Still have a lane left for steel, so we could add more. But I think the best thing to do is actually get rid of these burners and get the electric furnaces going. But then I think I want to make steel off grid. And then just have a steel drop off here. Okay, let's make some more depots. Because we shortened them, so we should make more of them again. How many more? Yes. Oh, I do want it to be like that. So that is one of that one. Don't have to do that. Ah! There we go. Yeah, and if I want... I cannot leave fast enough. So I'm gonna disable every other. So we can put more signals in it like that. Same on this side. You can see that signal is almost constantly red. So yeah, we want more trains to leave at the same time. Those are not the trains that needs to leave. Wait. We did a boo-boo. You are supposed to cut, and you are not. There. The goal of today, build more trains. It's always the goal to build more trains. That's just the goal. The never-ending goal, more trains, indeed. And I hope that these changes will make the departing of the trains from the stacker faster. Modded wagons? Which modded wagons are you talking about? Because we have a mod that increases the... Oh yeah, we have the small trains, that's a mod. And they're just trains, but cheaper to make, and that's it. And they're smaller. With the counterparts of the fluid and normal ones. We still have the normal ones. We also have the electric ones. So yeah, we still have all the trains that we need or want. But yeah, we just start with small trains at the moment. And we just built this new intersection, so we have some more throughput here. Because that lane that goes out doesn't have to wait on the lane that's coming in. And that was the case with this setup. And here we don't mind, because that's a mine. But this is a depot, and we have lots and lots of trains coming in and out. Yeah, we need more depot. Because we made it less dense. Yeah, but we have 3 train mods. Well, 4 train mods. We got the mini trains. We got electric trains. Then we got the cargo mod. So the cargo goes bigger with the bigger quality. And we have the train stop mod that just lets you stop the train for temporary stops. Rock is in the way. There we go. Now we can disable this little one. Nope. Should be able to paste more stations now. I was about to say, that needs to be connected. Look how cute the little trains are. Oh, we're out of signals. That's no good, because now trains will be waiting forever. Keep in the network. Run towards the signals. Oh, and we want to make... No, it's an oil refinery. Not sure how we got that copper ore, but sure. Because we can have 40 bots, so we need to 1, 2, 3, 4. There, 40 bots. Now we need to get back to the depot, because otherwise it might be stuck. And it is stuck. Yay! See, 2 trains can leave at the same time. And that's what we wanted. All that stone is still coming from this patch. But yeah, still 500,000 left. We have better steel production now, but it's still not enough. This can go. Are we going to do some smarts? Yeah, I think we will. But how smart do we want our smarts? So that's what we want to have. That still stays the same. This smarts don't change. So let's say we want these guys now. We'll have why don't we have a negative? Oh, that's the cargo wagons. I want those. Yeah, -10. Let's make some other stuff as well that we don't have. 50 of those. Here goes all the locomotives. So what are we going to do on smarts? Oh, and we want another group with all the freaking combinators. Lights, push buttons, combinators. So we got a mix of signals. Which one we want to build first? Red is not looking that good. Why? Just need more red. Just need more red. So many of those. So the basic principle is now we need one for each. So that stays the same. Some of those as well. So that's what we want to build. Let's make it 10. Building 10 items at the same time. So these will each say, each, add nothing, output each. So here we say, for funsies, we want that one. So here we do set recipe, but also read ingredients. Because the ingredients we want with the other color back to here, and then we do set requests. But this is not enough. But we cannot just multiply it by whatever. That's just too much. So we want to have a constant combinator. Call it the divider. So what we want to do is we want to read the recipe's complexion. So each divided by D, output C. No, we want D divided by each. Let's increase this, let's say 200. 200 is maybe a little bit too much. 20. So that's 8 times what it should build, right? But if we... let's remove you for a bit. If you take something complex to build... yeah. Then we don't want to have that C as a high number. So from the output of these, and here we say if the complex of this is 0, output the complex as 1. And then we take that same input to that one. And we add so that doesn't crosstalk. That also has set recipe on it. So we don't want that to crosstalk. So we cannot use there. So now is also request for a C, but basically what we do here is each times C output each. Why is C a 2? C is a 1 here, C is a 1 here. How can we have a C on the yellow wire? Oh, because we linked it incorrectly, idiot. There. There we go. Now that's gonna be the request. So now if we have a complex thing, it only requires 1 times the recipe. And if we have an easy thing to build, it asks 8 times the recipe. And the higher this number goes, the higher we will request the items. So that goes back to the chests. Trash unrequested. You will be active providers. We don't have those. So now we request a lot more. So let's say real simple recipe. So we asked 8380. And let's see what happens if we do stuff like this. So now it has 2 signals. And it just picks one of them. 40. Yeah, it wants 1 copper, but the divider is 40. So we'll do 40 times that 1 copper. We cannot read the recipe speed, sadly. Okay. Now we want to make it a little bit more complex. Wrong combinator. So I want to know what has been built. Here we want to remember what we are building. So let's say copper wire. I want 100. What was the button to activate it? Activate with toggle entity, not set. Settings. Controls. Toggle entity. Captive biter spawning. Toggle display. Toggle entity. I think we're gonna do it with F. Okay, so now we know we want 100. Each times 1 output each. Okay, and let's set you on that one. So we want 100. Let's see if it can build 100. It helps if you output the value as well. 26, 28. Okay. How do we output only the positive things? Yeah, we're back. So that resets it a couple of times, which is okay. But we don't have negative information on that memory cell. Now, we have a lot of signals coming in here. Let's bring you closer. Let's build you again. Oh, you know what? Build active providers 50. Oh, we don't have steel chests? No, we do. Okay. Now I also want that output each times minus 1 million output each. So if we are working on something, 2 ticks later it will output that as a negative. Let's make that a constant signal. Let's remove the builds. So we have a signal incoming. That signal instantly go to that one. No, it needs to pick one. Oh, it needs to be a positive number. Let's start with making it a positive number. Really, just between... But now you count everything. And it just counts one signal up. Heavy. That helps a lot with the trains and throughput. So we want the highest signal of this only. I wish you could just remove. There. That needs to be a pulse, otherwise it will go wrong. Okay. I also want to have a major reset button in this. It just does... Oh, we have to separate that from everyone then. Otherwise we get overflows. We'll put that in later. First we'll do that one. If V... No, that's an if. If check mark is bigger on the yellow, output everything on the blue. Not anything, everything. Okay. I'm starting to get more and more complex again, and I wanted to keep this simple. Can we just output that on the blue? No, then it removes itself. Jippy, hello! We're trying to do some combinator magic. Although, it doesn't seem to be that magic. I'm again here. We made a new intersection. So these don't cross each other anymore. So they don't have to wait on each other. Like here they have to wait because they cross. But this is not high traffic. But this is high traffic. So here we don't want them to wait on each other. No, 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 no. We don't even have planets yet. And now we're trying to build a auto mall. So a mall that, you know, just reads what we need. And then it will build accordingly. If everything equals 0, outputs everything as 1. Does it now still work? 100. 100. Okay, so now we cannot override it. But we still want to make it. Can we move you a little bit? Actually, I want you to be on that side. I'm gonna link you like that. We're gonna link you back on these. So Yeah, that's okay. That's the total signal that we want to make. That's okay. So you are making those. You are making the next one. Okay, now we want to reset in here because I need to reset all these. I don't want to do it one by one. So you're gonna be that one. You're gonna be the R. The R. And you output R plus 1 output R. Okay, so now it's both empty again. But now it wants to make the same thing. Hey, Silva, Epica Silva, how are you doing? We're doing some maths. I'm doing good. Surviving. Ooh. But it is now removed, so something else can be the highest. If we pulse it again. Oh, I'm sorry. That's no fun. Yeah. And they have beautiful cats. Well, they have a beautiful cat now. No longer have the bangles. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I've seen the other one then. I think I only seen the bangles. But haven't been at your place for ages. But yeah. Normal. So the problem now is that the index is still 0 here, and that's still 1, and it should be 0 anyway. Oh yeah, well you got two types of farm cats. Farm cats in with stables, with horses. They more used to people than a real farm cat that basically only gets used to the cattle or the crops. But yeah. And it makes it more than a more special. If she chooses to. Yep, that's a cat. So we need to do something with this green line. So what we basically want to do is set this index ourselves. It's a good game. What I'm doing now is high-end. This game on Steam will never be on sale, so you will probably misremembering. Maybe on a promotion, but not on a sale. We're gonna do you again. Here we output IS1. That needs to be separated. Oh, the game itself is pretty easy. Well, you start local. You get some stuff out of the ground. You put a fire on it to get the plate version. And then with the plate version, you build stuff. The first thing you're probably just gonna build is belts, because everything moves on belts. So from plate you make gear, and gear plus plate is belt. And that's how it starts. It first starts with copper plate and gear wheels, and that's it. Then you need to have transport belts and inserters. So then, yeah, you go that change. Well, transport belts are already shown, that's pretty easy. But inserters is belts, gears, and now we have this green circuit thingy. So now you need to figure out how to make that green circuit thingy. Well, that's iron plate with copper cable. So then you need copper cable into a green machine with some plates, and that makes the greens. And now you can make inserters. And now you have the second part of science. And then it gets complicated and complicated and complicated. Yeah. Resource management and automatization. And this is a part of automatization that goes even a tier higher, because these are basically programmable modules that I'm now building that are trying to set these automatically to what they need to be building. Yippee! A normal mall. Well, a normal mall, you will have, you know, one thing building one thing, and that machine does nothing except building that one thing. So basically it's wasted. Especially if you only need like some things, you only need like 4, and you have a machine building that, and that's made those 4, and after that it's doing nothing anymore. That's why we built the automation like we do now. And this is just basically what the game goes for, is research. And you want to research everything and then make everything faster. So you want to be outputting on that yellow wire. Okay, let's see if it behaves the same. We got nothing. Oh, push the wrong button. Need to push that button. So that is those. Those are not getting anything. Why? Oh, that's the R. This needs to be everything. Everything. Reset. Test again. Yeah, looks to work. Looks to be working. You can go. Plus combinators. So you have work, you have work, you don't have work. So let's see. So you now make those and you make those. Okay, and if we reset it, it should go back to the same order but in one pulse. Yes. We can send this out as many times as we want, but it's not gonna change any of these. Okay. Let's try a run with this. No. Don't delete it. Let's try build stuff. It's trying to. So that one is done. And these ones are waiting on inputs, because we don't have everything in the network yet. Connect. If...  'Queen. 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 ' is less than 100. You store that one, you store that one. I think we want to separate those just to make it a little bit more clear for us. Wait. Where are you linked to? Yeah. There. And here we just see what it's building. It's not build. Oh wait, because we removed that one. Okay, now it's stopped because it doesn't have copper wire. Do we need to check for that condition? I don't think so. You can just say I know. Well, it has trains and it has spaceships. But yeah, it has a lot of trains. We like a lot of trains. And these are really small trains. Normally you have real big trains. Like one locomotive. And so you're training! Yes! So normally the locomotives are a lot bigger. And also the cargo bays are a lot bigger. But we're trying to do it with small trains. And normally you have like 16 or 8 of these big ones. But we like tiny trains this playthrough. I don't know why. But yeah, we can say we want copper cable 100. Okay, let's put the clock down. Make a timer. If T is less than 600. Well, 300. So that is 5 seconds. If t equals 0, output u as 1. Wrong color. There we go. So it's gonna make more copper cable, because we eaten all the copper cable. Now, it's like, well, we have built the 100 copper cable that we wanted, but it's already eaten. So now we're gonna build another 100 copper cable. Oh, well, we need to move the main storage down here as well now. Forgot about that. And then we want storage for everything that we built. And I think I'm gonna do that in combination with the combinator that's actually building it. So, real stuff. It's gonna be stored here. Then we had labs. Store labs. Train stuff. Store all the train stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's easy to see where it should be stored. Also 8. So these are the combinator thingies. Light. Push button. Displays and speakers. You are copper cable for now. Oh. Now it wants to bring locomotives. We don't have those. Let's reset the whole factory. Let's see what it wants to build. Yeah, it stores it at the location that we want it to. Get rid of all the random storages everywhere. That's gonna be fun. So yeah. Oh, there are no plates in the network. Yep. Let's get those. So we have more room to expand. No. Nope. Those should go somewhere else. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, we could just trash these. Yeah, this should go to the right box. Yeah, you're never gonna build those. We don't have speed modules. So we need all the things here in the network. Iron plate, copper plate, iron plate, copper plate. You'll be all the boxes. 50 of each. No. 50. 50. Don't hook it up yet. 5 of them. Okay. So now we can remove these boxes. We also want steel chests, 100. Steel chest. Look, well, and give your man a hug. So yeah, that's a lot less combinated than the other build, but it's still a lot of combinators. So it's going away from the combinators, now it's doing the chests. Can do that on the yellow wire. So on the yellow wire you see what's need to be built, on the blue wire you see what's building at the moment. So far it's doing a good job. Oh, we didn't include... Now those are also included in the count. Little mistake. There we go. Ah, this is not gonna work because did we select the wrong one here? That is a recipe, it's just not the correct recipe. Oh, and actually don't build those yet. Maybe that's why. So let's reset just this one. Ah, the gears. Oh, and it's eating a lot of steel. That's gonna hinder research. There. Don't want to eat all the steel. Yay, another one. This patch will go down someday. Nope. Yeah, we don't have storage tanks. We do have steel. We do have gears. We don't have pipes. We do have pipes, by the way. But it's in the old mall. Yeah. So now the problem is that we're waiting for pipes. So basically it's semi-stuck until some stuff that steel can build. Then probably the pipes will be built again. Come on. I didn't make it walk throughable. Reset. And the new index. But we make those. Just don't make them fast enough. Yeah, these want a lot of them as well. 60 each. So at the moment I will disable this one. Let's give it a hard reset. And there it's what it wants to build. Sweet. Yeah, the bots are not gonna like this. This one is done already. Okay, now it's gonna make more chests. This one was making chests, but it got its new slot because it was done. Sticks! Well, good luck with that. We're not making sticks anywhere. Wait. Oh, we finally made those guys. You store sticks, and I want 200 sticks. Pipes also are gonna include storage tanks, and I want 50 storage tanks. It's gonna keep making copper cable, which is okay. It's gonna make storage tanks. Pipe is gone. And it wants pipe again. Yeah, maybe once it is building something, actually check if that still needs building. And then just add it to it or something. how are we going to do that? Nope, it's not. Thank you. But still, this builds, if it has built 200, it stops building. So I don't want to subtract it from it until we have 200 in the logic system. Nope. Shut down. Shut down. So this is the item that we want to build. Right? It's gonna be on here. So we want 60 sticks. So I don't want to count these guys anymore. No, I would only want to count these guys if sticks is not negative. No. I want 60 sticks. We have 140. So we should stop at 200. Is that easy to implement? So we want 60 sticks. Sticks is at 140. We could get that yellow signal from this one here. Oh, that's not much to build at the moment. Yeah, we're only building sticks at the moment. So we're satisfied in everything else? Okay, sure. Yeah, if that stick here disappears, we have enough. Hey, Solacrom Hickey! It's going. We're playing with some logic. So what happens if we add sticks to the system now? It output a G of 6. What we actually want to do each. But then it takes the storage tank as well. For each that is on the blue wire, that's what we want to build, output each on the yellow wire. Now, that 45 is what we still want to build. Yellow wire. No, you can stay. No. No! You need to go. You go to that one. And you go to that one. So... Want to build sticks. 54 of them. And if we build some of these, you see that we only need 48 now. So if everything equals 0, output count. No, just output R. We don't need to count anymore. So all those blue wires can go. Will this work? But now the R keeps on this. That won't work. Output yellow wire, blue wire. How do we reset this R? We can do it if we make that a pulse. Podhorski! No! Hey, light. We're doing some combinator magic. Don't, you know. No! And this is why we cannot have nice things. Sorry, buddy. No, you're not. I'm stuck on combinators and stuff. Okay. Superconductor! Each times -1 output each above 0 output each. Okay. So that should work. I hope. No, it's too high. Okay. So you are linked, you are not linked, and you are not linked. We have to link the reset again. And the blue wire are all linked. Okay. So now we just have to link those. Now it should be new and improved. Except that we don't have copper wire soon. And everything needs copper wire. Yay! So it has the order to build 43. Oh, it has the order to build 52. But we actually want 100. With this one we can see it, we want 200. And we still want 200. So this one should never change as long as we still need to build those guys. And all the other stuff can change around. But yeah, we still want 200. And the moment that that one drops off, we'll see that one going down. Because that one uses the copper cable. So once this one goes, now it's gone, should see this one drop. What else is eating copper cable? Come on. Oh, we're still making those. And that's because you are not linked. Why did you not reset? Holy moly. Oh, because... yeah, the output was already 0. So now we should see the copper cable drop. Thank you, King, for the storage tank. Another Tesla gun. Okay. So yeah, seems to work. So now it's not gonna flip over copper cable to a lower index because it keeps it here until all the copper cables are done. And I like it that way. And the logic is not yet overcomplicated. The problem is that that check takes 4 combinators. Because we need to convert the steady signal to a pulse. And we need 1 tick difference. Well, we could make 1 tick difference. Okay, it looks complicated. I know. It starts real simple. We just have a combinator. A constant combinator, what we want to build. We pass that through to a machine, and that's just because if we want multiple, the output of this, of read ingredients, will contaminate the other signal. So that's why we have this combinator here. It's just a resistor. No, not a resistor, a diode. So the signal can only go up. And then we can just say here, because we read the contents, set the recipe, you know, we can say we want copper cable. Machines are set to copper cable and the request is built. And thus they're making copper cable. Right? Easy. Now, we don't want to request 1 times the recipe, because like you've seen with the copper cable, it only requests 1 copper plate, because that's needed for 1 copper cable. So what you can do is just say, well, tough luck, we're gonna remove that one, we're gonna remove that one, link those to that one, and then here we say, well, do this times 10. So now we request 10 copper cable, right? So now it's a little bit faster. Now, because of recipes get complex or not, I have this little logic here. So what we do, we read the ingredients of both of these. Each we divide 40. This is a constant number that we can change, and that divides all the ingredients added together. 40 divided, so like if an ingredient has 1 ingredient, so it's the copper cable, it divides 40 by 1, and then it outputs 40. If it has 2 ingredients, it will output 20. Now we have a little failsafe here, that if it's 0, we always output 1. And then we just multiply what's on this recipe to that requester box. So what we have done, we have made this number, dynamic. So that's the build logic here. And we can just copy that over and you will see that it works the same way. Yellow. Why did you start building stuff again all of a suddenly? Oh, I see. We deleted you. We actually deleted the check that it was against. So, to get into this logic again, we request copper cable. So this one now gets the copper cable input, which is 1. 40 divided by 1 is 40. And then we output 40 copper cable, because that is inputting the 1 copper cable from this machine, and then we output 40. Now if we do another recipe that is really complicated, let's start with the most complicated. You will see this is way higher, so we cannot divide it by 40. So this one checks out, get it to 1. And then we multiply that by 1, and then it just requests only those items that we need. So if a recipe is really complex, we are not requesting everything. That's basically what we're doing. Now we have this logic here. This is the simple check what we need to build logic. Do you know how this works? What do you want to have in stock and then have the normal mall? But basically this is just how many we want of everything, and then we make that a negative. Everything that we have in the network that is a positive, we output. We put those two together again, and then we have on the blue wire on a negative signal what we want. So yeah, we make that positive again. But yeah, you can add, I don't know, 200 of those. And you see that we want 200 of those in a negative, and here it will be a positive. Now comes the complicated logic of the let the mall do it itself. So we use the new combinator that can specify an index, and what it does, if you have multiple items that you want, it's still off, right? Yeah. Let's say we want 100 of those and we want 20 of those. So if we add that signal to this one, we'll see it will select the highest first. And if we select index 1 here, it will pick the other one, because we have two inputs and it selects on that table from high to low. You can go from low to high if you want to as well, but we're gonna do from high to low. That's what these does. But we use I, and I is 0 to start with, but we'll come back to that later. Then we have a little combinator here that just checks the blue wire if everything is 0, and then we output everything on the yellow wire. So we have a memory cell here that selects what this is building. If that has something on it, it will see that blue wire has something on it. And then no signal will pass through to that memory cell again. So it has something, it will not accept anything new. And here we do the opposite. It has nothing, we output the I1. Those with the signal of the stuff we're gonna build are going to do the next one. And here we see we take index 1. So basically this checks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 highest signals we will build, or will be pushed into this memory cell. And if this one is occupied, it will not add that 1 to that signal. So this one will be 0 instead of 1. Because we want to build those. We still have the planets on it. So you see we have the planet on this one that we want to build. We have the other planet on here. And here is the first one that's empty. And this signal is again 0. And if you go up, it's 1 again. And if you go up, it's 2. So that's what we do with these combinators here in the middle. Now, this combinator here is useless. It's just for us to have a little reset button here to clear the system. So yeah, if you put something in it and it's rubbish and we don't understand it, we can clear the system. Now, this combinator just gives that signal to these guys. Just like we built here. It just gives the signal to these to build it. And that's it. Now, on this signal, yellow wire, that goes all the way along, we have the items that we need to build. So, we have the blue wire here, yellow wire here. It filters out the item that we are building and how many do we want. So at this point we want 100 glibas and it's checking if we have 100 glibas. So if that signal becomes nothing, that means we are done. And then it will send out a reset to the one that's memory that we're building, and this build is done. And this is a pulse generator, because this is a constant signal and we don't want a constant signal on this part, because this works all tick based. So this is just a pulse that goes through every 5 seconds to check what's on this list if we still need to build it. And if we reset it, we enable the timer again. And we see it pulsed that we need to build that. We make that a big negative, like we are building this at the moment. You don't have to build this again for us. So it doesn't exist on the signal incoming to these combinators. So it's not on the list anymore to be built. If we didn't do that, whoop. Doing it right? Yeah. You will see that every other is wanting to build the same item again. And that's not helpful. You want one row to be building one item, and that's it. But yeah, every 5 seconds another 2 steps in to build that same item. So that's why we send that item back as a big negative. So it's not gonna add another row of builders to that same item. So now we have the planets in here. It's gonna build it. Well, it can't. But yeah, the other stuff is still free right here. And basically, that's how I do it. So shifting the items or removing that from that list that we have here is just because we're making it a big negative. So if we only had one of these, We reset it. You see that one is a big negative. Let's add the other again. Oh, that's not a number. And now you will see that we only output the item that is new, that we're not building yet. Because here we're building the planet, we're not building the ice yet. So the ice will probably go there if we put the clock on. Ice goes now in here, and now you see the ice is also a big negative. Well, the number is probably too big to make into a negative again. But yeah, that's the idea. So that's how the system works at the moment. And I think I like this version better than the old one. The idea was to have less combinators. We do have a couple less. And we added functionality. So I think it's a win-win. Less combinators, added functionality. So yeah, so far so good. Podhorsky! And this is why I really like your stream. Why? Because I explain the builds? If anybody ever, Pumpjack, have questions about logic, feel free to ask. I'm happy to help. So yeah, we want these, but for those we also need speed modules, and modules are a different thing. So you're gonna build me speed module once, 50. We cannot be, no. Speed module 3s are not a thing. So speed module 1's a thing, and then we want those as well. And we need to store speed module 1's here. We can also build speed module 2's. We're now building them in these machines, and later on we'll build them in the electromagnetic plants. But yeah, here we have an order of 49, but we want 50. And that 50 will stay here for a long time, because those want speed modules, and those want speed modules, and these want speed modules. So that will be here for a long time. And that's how we build stuff. So these will go away sooner than these. This should stay here forever. Not until it built 49 of them. No. That we have 50 of them in the logic network. Because that is what we want. We want 50 of them. trains are doing well. Yeah, now I don't care which order you update, as long as you update. So even these guys, they ordered to build 49, but they are being used at the same time, so they keep building them. Trains are doing good. Yeah, I do like that we changed this intersection. I can watch stuff like this all day long. But yeah, that's it for me for today. Because it's 10 o'clock. I wanted to stream until 9. But you know Factorio, right? So yeah, if you guys have ever questions again about the game or about anything else, feel free to ask. Especially about the logic. I like the logic. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, the old save has a similar mall. You can download the save, by the way. There's a link in my Discord somewhere about the saves. So yeah, if you want to have the old save, the first playthrough of SpaceX, you can download them from my forum. But yeah, see you. Goodbye.